Hello everybody. In this video I'm going to show you how to upload files to a web server. So let's dig right in. The files that I'm going to be showing to you are in Canvas. So if you go into Canvas weeks 9 and 10 under the file section, you'll find all these examples. Now uploading files, if you go to a page that has upload file control on it, kind of like Canvas does, and you choose file here, right, it'll bring you a dialog box. You can select an image and then click open, and then once you're ready to upload it, you can click on the upload button, and it's going to upload that file to the web server, right? And like I said a few seconds ago, right, you use this in Canvas a lot. So how do you make this thing work? So I have a couple files, and let's go through it, and hopefully after a couple of them you'll see here what's going on. So I'm going to skip over the basic HTML stuff, and you'll notice on line 11 I have here this form. Let me make it a little bigger. There we go. Action I set to nothing right now, and then the method is post, and then the enclosure type, this is something new. Enclosure type, that's an attribute that helps the form understand what kind of data it's going to be getting. And in this case, the value is what we call multi-part / form - data. Okay, and that's the attribute, an attribute value you need to have when you want to upload files. Now the next thing you need is a hidden field, input type equals hidden, on line 12, and this is going to have a name of max file size and a value of a number. And this is the number in bytes that you want to limit the file upload to. Now, this works in conjunction with the value that you'll have set on your web server. I'll show you somewhere else, I don't know if it's going to be another video or in Canvas, where if you load up PHP info on your web server, you'll be able to see what the max file size is for the server. But you could actually specify a lower value here, and it should honor that. Now, if you set a larger number here and the file gets up to the web server, and then that number on the web server is smaller, it's going to fail. Okay? So you need this line 12 here with this hidden input. Next, input type equals file, name equals file upload. Okay, that's a standard input control of type file. That gives you what we saw on the browser here, this thing right here, this choose file. Okay, and we have a submit button just with the value of upload. Okay, so you need this stuff right here. Okay, so the next file is uploads2.php, and the first one was uploads1.php. There wasn't any PHP in here, so don't freak out. So the next one is the same form right here on line 23 through 27, but I added some PHP here that said if the server request method was post, then echo out a pre-tag, and then echo out here on line 19 a closing pre-tag, and echo out $_files. Yes, another super global, right? Like $get, $post, right? $_cookie, okay? $_files, and then the name file upload, right? That matches this thing over here. And yes, you can have multiple controls with different names on a page. So I'm going to run this script now just so you can see what's going on here. Ready? So let me go to uploads2.php, uploads2.php. And now I'll choose a file, and I'll say, I don't know, that file right there, and I'll hit upload. And look what I get back, right? I get back, I'm using print R instead of var dump, okay? Because it does a better job here of what I want to show you. And we get back an associated array with the name of the file, and there it is, 800 pics-ibm local svg.jpg. The type, that it's an image /JPEG. the temporary file name of c:/zamp/tmp php e90e.tmp, and then any errors that may have occurred during the upload. We didn't get one here. And then the size in bytes. How about that? How about that, folks? So we can see information about a file being uploaded to the web server. Now that file is in that folder right now. So if I navigate it there, in fact, let's go there. Let me see if I can get there without breaking anything. So let me go to c:/zamp, and I think it was TMP, right? And what else? What else was let's go look at that web page. Let's go back here. c:/zamp TMP, and then PHP E9 whatever. Let's see if I can find it. Maybe it's hidden. Okay, E9. Do we see it here? I don't see it. Let's go into date modified. No, so I'm not seeing it. I'm guessing that the file is a hidden file. Okay, I'm just guessing. Just guessing. Or it didn't do anything with the file since I didn't move it. But that I don't know. In fact, let's live dangerously. I'm going to delete this stuff. I'm going to go back to my page here. I'm going to choose a file. I'm going to pick that one again and open it and upload it. Okay, so let's go back to the thing here, the folder. And I don't see it on the local disk, right? See XAMPP, right? And then TMP, okay, TMP, and nothing's there. If I show hidden files, let me see if I can find that here without getting my nose into the PC. Let's see, view properties. Properties. Let's see, can we show hidden files? Hidden files right there. Yeah, there we go. And say OK or apply. Then OK. No, so the file is not there. Okay, it was moved there, but we didn't do anything with it. So let's go back here. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to uploads3.php. And what this does, okay, is we define an array, an associative array here, that says $upload errors. And if there is an error that occurs, right, we'll be able to get a meaningful message from PHP, because it'll get one of these errors here in orange, and then we'll be able to print out a nice English-like message here. So what's going to happen is we're going to look in the associative array to see if there is an error. And if there is, we're going to assign it to $error. And if it's okay, by the way, error okay, no errors, we'll get that. And then we are going to grab from upload errors, right, this thing right here, the error, if it's in there. So we're going to look it up right by the key here, okay? The next thing we're going to do is echo out the $file superglobal again, and we're going to see what we get. Okay, so let me go here. Let's go to 3, and let's choose a file, and let's pick one, different one here, and we'll upload it. And no errors, see? But if we did get an error of some type, okay, we would be able to display it and handle it through logic if needed, okay? So just so you can see here, again, we don't have any files in that folder. Okay. So let's go to, let's see, uploads 4. Uploads 4. Now this will take the file, okay, and put it where we want it to. Now let's talk about this for a second. This is our upload errors array with all the the keys and values in it. We're checking for a post. Okay, we're going to grab the temporary name of the file, okay, that you saw in the previous things, and we're going to grab that and store it here. Okay, so that's the temporary name. It's a place where it's stored on the web server that we can't see. Okay, the target file, where we're going to want to move this thing, is we're going to grab the name of the file here, and we're going to strip off any extraneous information. And that's actually the name of the file that you upload. And then the upload place, the upload directory, is a folder of your choice. Now, right now, that folder has to be there because I'm not using any PHP to create that folder. There is code that you can put. So let me go back to where this thing is on htdocs, files. Now I don't have an uploads folder, so I'm going to create an uploads folder. New folder, uploads. There's the folder right here. Now I'm going to go to my browser. I'm going to do uploads4.php wing there. And just to prove to you that there's nothing in that folder, I sound like a magician. Here we go, nothing in that folder. Let's go to our browser here and let's choose a file. Let's choose that 800 guy. Hit open and then upload. File uploaded successfully. And let's go to that folder. And there it is. There it is, right? So let's go back again and let's choose another file. And open and upload. And there's the file. So we're able to upload files, right, to our PHP server and put them in a folder where we'd like them to go. So what's going on here is there's a function in PHP called move uploaded file from the temporary file name to the uploaded folder, and I put a slash in, and then the name of the file. And then I put a message that says file uploaded successfully, and then any error that may have occurred, and the message there is going to be different if it wasn't successful. And then I say here, if not empty message, echo out the message, right? So if it's not empty, right, then echo out the message. Else just re-show the form. So there you go. That's neat stuff, right? That's neat stuff. So now I know you've probably always wondered in your HTML and in web design classes, you know, how to do this kind of stuff, how to move files up. Yeah, this is the way to do it. Now, let's move on. Let's move on. So files1.php, that's another file I gave you, and this just has some magic constants in it. So check this out. I'm echoing out this thing __file __. Now note that this file is called files1.php. On the next one, I'm echoing out __line __, and note that it's on line 16. So let me show you this. So I'm going to go here. Again, these are all in Canvas for you to download. And I go to files1.php. And there's the complete path name to the file. So that is this thing right here. That's this file. So if you want to get the name of the file, okay. I showed you in some other videos how to do that with the PHP self server super global, right? And the other one here is line 16. So if we go here, it says line 16. Okay, so you can use these for debugging, right? You can use these for debugging if you need to. On line 19, it says echo out the directory name of the file, and let's go there. And the directory name is c:\xampp htdocs files. That's the name of the folder, right, and the path and the drive on my XAMPP server. Okay, and the next one is, let's see, we got the directory name, and then on line 23, I think it's a different variant of it. Let's see. No, it's actually the same thing. Okay, just to see that right here. So this thing is the same thing, and then echo file exists file name, right? So do you exist? And we should see, yes, the file exists. Yes, it's a directory. So here, right, we're checking to see if the file that we're running exists, right? And this is a ternary operator. I covered this maybe in week 8. Question mark, it's like an if statement. It's saying if file exists file, yes, the file exists, or no, the file does not exist, all prefixed by an echo. So look up the ternary operator if you forgot. And then line 31 says echo out, is this thing a directory, right? ... Yes, it's a directory. No, it's not a directory. So ... is the current folder, right? So there you go. There you go. I hope this helps. In fact, oh wait, there's more. There's more. So I have another script for you called files and directories. And if I run it, let me run it first. Let's see. I think it's called files. Let's go back to the let's go back to the editor here. It's called files underscore directories.php. Files underscore directories.php. And there it gets a listing, right, of all the files and information in this particular folder. That's pretty neat. So if I had a bunch of images in here, right, here's uploads, right? You see uploads? And I'm not getting the contents of uploads. I'm just getting the contents of these other folders, okay? Now, see right here, echo get current working directory. And that was the first line that came out, the c:/htdocs, right? Files, file name. Actually, yeah. See what happened though? See, it kind of got a little weird. It got rid of the space there. Okay, that's a bit odd. I need to look to see why that happened. And then make directory new. Try creating a new directory. So do we have a folder called new? There it is right there. So let's just try one. Let's just call it Taco Bell. Create a new folder, make directory Taco Bell. And if we go here and run the script again, oh, we had an error. Good, errors are good. Oh, Taco Bell quote. Let's go back. Let's run it. And I need to run it again. There it is, Taco Bell. So it created a new folder. A new folder. See, it says here that these things are files, but they're actually folders. Okay, so let's carry on. Do you remember from the prior file that we can use is directory, and we can put a name in here to determine if something is a folder or a file? Yep, you can do that. Other things you can do: view contents of directories, open directory, read directory, close directory, and then start at the current directory. This logic here will loop through, right, and get all the files reading from the directories. And then I close the directory down here. And then another approach is to read the contents of the directory into an array. So this does scander. Scander, it reads in the directory and then uses the for each to iterate through all the files, okay? So take a look at this stuff, play around with it. Look on php.net and the docs if you have any questions. I quickly went over this thing. I hope that you will go through and figure out what some of this stuff does. Okay, if you have any questions, you know where to find me.